stop the rapes and stop the fights, stop the murders in the world. Let's change 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 the world. Let's just unite. Let's just unite. Let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change 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 the world. Let's just unite. Let's just unite. Let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. We gotta change the world. Some don't know the effects they have on others when everything that we do affects our younger brothers and sisters. To me, it seems that the facts have missed us. Who would be there to reach down to hug and kiss us? Frankly, the current state that we're in needs to be discussed. Self-respect is a must. We need to tone down the lust, avoiding the fact that it provides a pleasant rush. But who in this world can you trust? The answer to that is yourself. Don't take what that man says off the bat. Pick that book up off the shelf. That don't mean not to trust. That means to take what he's saying, think about it, and then come back and discuss. Let's change the world. 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 Let's just unite. Let's just unite. Let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change 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 the world. Let's just unite. Let's just unite. Let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. We gotta change the world. Change up the world for the boys and the girls, because if we don't change it up, we're gonna make it in this world. We need to focus on the present and think less about the past, cause if we keep it up like this, then that's gonna be our fucking name. You gotta know just where you're coming from to get where you're going, so get on your search for knowledge, cause there's power in knowing. We need to pick up more books and read them cover to cover, and have you get the information, pass it to your brother. Spread it to the whole world. If you know it ain't fake, you'll be surprised the difference in this world that one man can make. It's good and bad in everybody, but you gotta bounce it out. And if we all found that we change the world, no doubt. Let's change the world. 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 Let's just unite. Let's just unite. Let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change 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 the world. Let's just unite. Let's just unite. Let's stop the rapes and stop fights and stop the murders in the world. We gotta change the world.
I hope everybody out there's having a good day, man. It's a Real Talk, Real Shit podcast, man. It's your big homie, Big Baby, man. Thank y'all so much for tapping in and tuning in, man. I appreciate y'all for real, for real. I appreciate y'all for real, man. Definitely do, man. Definitely always do and always will appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much for being here with me. Thank y'all so much for growing with me. Thank y'all so much for riding with me, rocking with me. And we doing this together. This ain't just for me. This is for all of us. You know what I'm saying? Um, I was yesterday. I was real busy, real busy. I was gonna do this live yesterday, but I didn't want to do it because I don't like per se talking about people. You know, I don't. Cause somebody who I love, they kind of pissed me off, and with their comments and their little thought process, and then people. I'm gonna tell you something about people, man. A lot of times people think they're better off, or a lot of people feel like they're in a better off position than somebody, or they feel as if they're better, and a lot of that self glorification that comes from somebody's lack of that comes from your lack of personal value. You know what I mean? Because I'm gonna say something. If you have to self glorify yourself, if you have to always boost yourself up and say you're this and you're that, you're really not. You know what I'm saying? But first and foremost, I'm not here to talk about nothing. I was talking about this video, this live today is how to not become a sellout. Um, by the end of this live, you will be in true understanding of what a sellout is. You'll if you already aren't, because most of y'all probably already do understand. But if after watching this live, you'll know what a sellout is. You'll know some of the key things to look for and some of the things to not and the things to not do to become one. And BH, good day to you too, BH. I was talking to my mom today, well, texting my mother today, and I text her good day, and she said, "What do you mean by that?" And I said, "I didn't want to associate." I said, I said, mourning is associating with death, and I said, "Where I'm not mourning anything, I'm not dealing with the dead, I'm not talking about death." So I said, "Good day." And I just said that to my mom today. So good day to you, BH. You know, we're on the same wavelength. All my people, man, we're a lot of my people, God's people, we're on the same wavelength. And it doesn't matter what race you are, it doesn't matter what creed you are, it doesn't matter about none of that. What makes you one of God's people is if you're good and doing God's will and God's work. Now, I'm going to say this, you could be born of the devil, and that means you're the devil's people. But even the devil's people could still do God's work. You know, even God's people could still do the devil's work. So it's not about what you were born as all the time. Because I'm gonna tell you something. A lot of people were born in evil families and stuff like that, but they consciously choose to go against it. They consciously choose to do positive and good things instead of going with the evil that they were raised up under. So it's not always um evil. I mean, everybody's not, no matter what race, creed, or a religion you are, none of that doesn't mean you're good or evil. It's up to your it's up to your actions, your deeds, your daily deeds. That's what dictates your who you are as a person. All right. Your in and outs, your inside and out. So for all the people out here who feel like they're better off or better than somebody, you have to, in order to be better than somebody, you have to be better than somebody. In order to consider yourself better than somebody, you have to do better than. You have to be better than. So it's a conscious effort to be good. It's a conscious effort to be bad. It's a conscious effort, however you're conducting yourself. You get what I'm saying? So whether you're being a good, wholesome, holy person, or you're choosing to be a shitty, evil person, that's totally up to you. It's conscious, your mind, your personal mental effort that you're taking to be good or evil. So, or lukewarm, because I'm gonna say something about that too. A lot of people are lukewarm because, and by lukewarm I mean in the middle with this shit. They're not good or evil. A lot of people are in the middle because, um, and I'll say balance is possibly the best way you could be in this world. It's possibly best to be balanced, to be not totally good and not totally evil. You have to balance it out because I'm gonna say something. If you're too good, then you're a deer. If you're too good, then you're a rabbit. If you're too good, then you're prey. You're food basically, or you're like a mealworm if you're too good. Because mealworms don't have teeth to hurt and harm. Um, Rabbits don't have teeth and stuff like that to harm. They're not harming. They're not predators. There's prey and there's predators. So you don't want to be prey and you don't want to be a total predator. Because if you're totally evil, like a lion or like a tiger, like a carnivore. And that's what I mean by that's what I would say by evil, because I'm not going to say the animal itself is evil. But if you're a total carnivore, the type who kills for his flesh, who destroys or or takes the life of another to keep your life going, that's a predator. And you don't want to be a total predator because at the end, predators always get hunted. They always do, because a predator can't just keep running amok and killing and shit like that. Hence, a serial killer. If you're a serial killer, you're a predator. You're out here preying on the weak and the innocent, and you're preying on them because they're weak and innocent. And so, it's the police job, it's the law, it's the crime labs, it's the police, it's the law's job to stop and take down a serial killer because he's a prey of society. I mean, he's a predator of society. You get what I'm saying? So you don't want to be a total predator. You don't want to be a total prey. It's kind of best to be balanced in the middle because you need to be able to defend yourself, and you also need to be able to be humble and humane and decent. So all right, now I got that out the way. I'm gonna talk about the selling out, and then I have a video that I want y'all to you have to hear because I think it's out of a movie or something. I don't know where it comes from, so I'm not gonna put the video itself on the screen. I'm gonna play the audio. Um, and you have to hear this thought process, this mentality, because this is the way that we've been dominated for so long in this world. All right, everybody is in America, in the world, most places in the world are to the understanding that we're cultural, multicultural, multicultural, right? This world, especially America, let me just deal with America because this is where I'm at, and this is where most of the slavery and the discrimination and shit comes from, racism and stuff like that. In America, we're a multicultural state, a multicultural country. Um, Meaning there's a bunch of cultures here. Everybody's different races, different creeds, different religions. It's a multicultural country. With that being said, on as well as it's a multicultural country, it's also owned and dominated and operated by certain people, right? There's always been a ruling class in America. Shit, even in Africa, there was a ruling class. The Africans was run and ruled by the black people in the back in the days. And then still to this day now, Africa is still a black run and operated continent. It's a black run state. I mean country. Here in America, it's ran and operated by Europeans, whether it be Jewish Europeans, whether it be Yugoslavic Europeans, it don't matter where they're from. It doesn't matter. They're still European. And that's not a problem because they took the time out to put the game down, to put the murder game down, to put the game down on people and make people subordinate to them. I ain't mad at that. You flex your muscle. If you flex your muscle, if people are not to the understanding of how to survive and defend themselves from the muscle, then they're just gonna be getting bullied. So I'm not mad at the bully. I'm not mad at the bully for trying to bully. What I am mad at is the average day-to-day, everyday citizen who's not in understanding of the world. And that's the sad part. Let me say something, y'all. The reason why you're not winning right now is because you don't know that you're getting played. The reason why most of us will never win here in America is because we don't understand the level of the foot and boot that's on our necks. We don't understand the extent of control that we have over our lives. And for the ones of us that do, we're trying our best to seek freedom, to um seek our personal natural human rights. Most people in America just want to be treated as a human. Most people in America just wanted to be treated fair and equal. For instance, the gay rights. Gay people fought for their rights. And let me say this, gay people are no different from any other person on this planet. So I don't understand why gay people or a sexuality got a right before a ethnicity got a right. That's mind blowing to me because, like I said, your sexual orientation does not change you from being a human. Your sexual orientation is irrelevant because whether you're sexually oriented or whether you want to be with the same sex or not, you're still a male or born female. Whether you choose to tinker with it or not, you're still born with what you are. You're still born who you are. And in America, they give you the right and option to choose who and what you want to be, which it is what it is. I'm not trying to say nothing against that because it is what it is. But exactly why are you in here? Exactly. She said the only reason why the rat feels powerless in the maze is because they don't know they're in one. Exactly. Exactly. Exactly why are you in here? That's perfect. Perfect. And that's why I'm gonna say something to y'all. It's only one of y'all in here right now because most people have lives and most people don't want to hear reality. So I'm understanding of that too. Um, Let me say something. That's the reason I come on here and talk to y'all. That's the reason I come on here on my YouTube and talk to y'all, my people, because my people at least understand, and that means the world to me because most people can't even understand what's going on. You get what I'm saying? Most people don't even understand what's going on the as on top of even doing something about it. You know. So I thank you. I thank all y'all who understand and appreciate what I be doing because this shit is not a joke. It's not a game. You know. We're at the level of almost like I keep telling y'all. We're almost at. It seems like the point of no return. Thank you, BH. Dang. So it's only saying one person is in here. You know. So it's crazy. See, this the games they play, and they know, and they also know that people like me, I'm not egotistical, but I'm not retarded. And by me saying I'm not mentally retarded, I mean I don't want to just. The reason I do lives is so I can have a live interaction with my people. I don't come on live to talk to a screen. I don't come on live to talk to a camera. I don't come on live to talk to myself. You get what I'm saying? That's why I do my live, so I can communicate in live flesh with y'all. So they know if it's not many people watching, they know I'm gonna wait to say what I need to say. They know all that, you know. Mm-hmm. Yeah, now it says two, but I just say I don't, it's two is good for me. This is what I was want to say though. Let me play this footage. I got some audio I want y'all to hear so we can all be into the understanding that this is a situation. I mean, that this is an orchestrated thing. If you didn't remember, I read the Willie Lynch papers on my live like last week, 2 weeks ago, about a week ago. I read the Willie Lynch papers, and YouTube gave me a strike for doing that too, but I appealed it and I won. But I deleted those videos because I didn't want future problems. You know what I'm saying? Because I was on there saying nigga, 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 and all that kind of stuff. So I don't want future problems. You know, so I deleted it. But that Willie Lynch mentality is the reason why these people feel like they have the dominion over us because they actually concocted a plan to deal with the masses of black people and to control the masses of blacks here in America. So let me play this for y'all. Thank y'all so much for listening. It's a 1 minute clip. Listen to this. It's very deep, very messed up. Listen to this.
It's you liberals who have lifted. It's you liberals. It's you liberals who have lifted them up, Howard.
Paul, you conservatives make a mistake. You can't afford to strangle hope in people. Without hope, people become dangerous.
No, Howard. You liberals have let them invade our society. You give them jobs, political jobs.
Paul, you missed the point. It's only the smart ones we move up.
That makes it even worse.
No, we have to move them up. If we leave a smart one in the ghetto, he might develop into a leader against us. But if we raise him up into white society, we neutralize him. He feels compelled to try to act like us. He loses his identity and his racial anger, if he has any. He becomes alien to his brothers. They realize he sold them out and they grow to hate him. He becomes worthless to them and safe for us. No, thank you. In fact, in his love for the creature comforts, except for his color, he's become one of us. It's you liberals who have lifted them up.
You heard that?
Oh,
I'm
you
gonna play it one more
conservatives
time. Did you hear that?
you can't afford
Listen
to strangle
closely.
hope in people
Listen closely. They're talking
without
about the
hope.
integration, like I told y'all before, plenty lives. Desegregation and shit like that was the worst thing that ever happened to black people. But listen to this.
It's you liberals who have lifted them up, Howard. Paul, you conservatives make a mistake. You can't afford to strangle hope in people. Without hope, people become dangerous. No, Howard. You liberals have let them invade our society. You give them jobs, political jobs. Oh, you missed the point. It's only the smart ones we move up. That makes it even worse. Oh, we have to move them up. If we leave a smart one in the ghetto, he might develop into a leader against us. But if we raise him up into white society, we neutralize him. He feels compelled to try to act like us. He loses his identity and his racial anger, if he has any. He becomes alien to his brothers. They realize he sold them out and they grow to hate him. He becomes worthless to them and safe for us. No, thank you. In fact, in his love for the creature comforts, except for his color, he's become one of us.
Hence the fucking sellout. Let me break a sellout down, y'all, because I've been trying. Because I have friends with sellouts. I have family members sellouts. I have sellouts all around. I got niggas I work with sellouts. I got sellouts all around, right? I'm not against the sellout, but I am sad and I do feel sorry for you, sellout. I really do feel sorry for you. Um, a lot of people felt validated by multiculturalism. A lot of people felt validated by integration and intermingling, intertwining with now let me say this. I'm not against interracial dating. I'm not a racist. I'm not a bigot. I got my grandma's white. Well, she's dead now. She rest in peace. But my grandmother was European, Irish, and German. I'm not a racist. But what's good? What's good, Justice Missouri? Listen, when people started integrating, that was the infiltration. That was the infiltration. And it's okay to intermingle with other races and stuff because I'm a byproduct of that. You know, my mom's black and white. My dad's a black man. The bald head chocolate buff black man, the big bald head chocolate buff nigga. You know, that's my daddy. And my mom's the little slim, dainty, light skinned black woman, the mixed parentage black woman with the long, curly, skinny, that type of woman. And that's how I was created. So I'm not against racism. I'm not a racist. So listen, the plan for them to integrate us was the plan to destroy us. That was the infiltration plan. It been going on for years and years and years. Um, well, like you said, we give them good jobs and give them political jobs. Who's in political? They got that nigga, that Uncle Ben, nigga slave, in the Supreme Court. Clarence Thomas, I think his name is Uncle Ben, Clarence Thomas, Uncle Tom Clarence. He's in there. We got Condoleezza Rice. Shit. You if you can spell Condoleezza, it's spelled Soldout. That's how you spell Condoleezza Rice. Sold out. Condoleezza, Condi, a bed wench to George Bush. Terrible. Terrible. Now you got the new modern day sellout black woman. They put in there, what's her name? Kamala, another sellout. Uh, uh, I don't even know if I don't even know what she is. She's trash. She ain't done nothing good for the country, hasn't done nothing good for the country. Nothing good for the country. Run around laughing and buffooning and cooning on the mother freaking stage. She is a pure definition of a sellout, a Kamala Harris. All she does is laugh. Life is serious, baby girl. And your black ass on TV laughing while your people is suffering. Don't care about none of that. Sellout. Get her out of there. Who else is another political slave sellout? Let me keep going. Jesse Jackson, another political slave sellout. They only call this nigga around the diffuse situations. Oh, black people are mad. Somebody got shot. Send Jesse. 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 The niggas is over there going crazy on Fifth Street. Where at, Muscle? On Fifth Street and on over there in that Warp Town where that shooting happened. Muscle, I'll be right there. You know what to do, Jesse. Go calm them down, Jesse. I sent you another little whoop in your bank. I put another little 250,000 in your bank real quick, man. Go on down there and handle that. Yeah, boss. Now he got his fund to his per diem. Man, y'all get the fuck out of here. Y'all don't know what the fuck's going on. You don't know. You don't get it yet. Look, and so now we got these black men to feel validated. Thank you, Justice. Thank you, Justice. Thank y'all so much. Now we have these black men to feel validated, to feel, to feel, to feel, to feel validated, to feel American, to feel human. Because they can't take being black. Let me tell y'all something about these sellout niggas. These nigga slaves. They can't take being black, right? They can't handle a black woman. They can't handle a black woman's her standpoint. They can't handle her attitude. They can't handle a black woman. And I'm gonna tell you what, black women are hard to deal with sometimes because they're going through PTSD, post-traumatic slave disorder. It's very hard to deal with a black woman because she is post-traumatic slave disorder. You have to understand something. Americans, worldwide citizens, you have to understand something. The black woman's been through more on this earth and lived through more. The black woman has lived through more on this earth than any person on this planet. The black man has been through more on this earth than any other person on this planet, but he died. They killed him off. The black man was eradicated during the process. The black woman was held alive, kept alive to witness all of the breaking processes of the black man and the black culture. So now she is the scared, hurt, broken byproduct of post-traumatic slave disorder. So it is very sad to watch the black woman just crumble and implode like they are. The marital status of black women is terrible. It's one in four black women will get married. That is 25% of the black women in the world will get married. 1/4. And then out of those 1/4, and then out of the 1/4 of the black women that get married in America, 70 to 80% of them will file for divorce. Let me say that again, and you could look it up and go ask your God Google to verify my statements if you don't believe a true, honest black man. But listen to me. You can watch the statistics. Go look it up. 1 in 4 black women will get married in America. In America, white women, it's 30-some%. It's more than 1 in 4. Y'all have a higher marital rate. It's like 30, almost to 40% for y'all. For white ladies. So y'all are more in accordance to living natural and living normal womanhood, staying in the your natural God-given position in life. Black women, whatever, from what PTSD. Let me see. I'm gonna read that in just a second. Having PTSD, black women having so much PTSD, they don't know how to conduct themselves in a long-term relationship. They don't know how, because they've never seen it done. They've only seen it done a few times in their lives, and most times they've seen it done, they felt like it was a bad thing because they see grandmama toughing it out through situations. They seen grandmama going through the hard times and the struggles and stuff with her family and her husband, but not knowing that but not knowing everybody on this planet will go through hard and rough times, especially in a family. Because to live in a family with somebody is to constantly be around same group of people for your whole life. So that could be a great thing. It could be frustrating sometimes. It could be happy. It could, it's a roller coaster. Relationships are like a roller coaster. It's not supposed to be the same consistent forward ahead speed. You're gonna go up, down, loops, turns, all that. So like I said, most sellout black men, they can't deal with a black woman because they're too weak. They're the broken black man who's seen the value in trying to be like a European. Let me read these real quick before I finish what I was gonna say. Telling Justice Mazur, thank you, sweetheart. She said, telling the truth is correct. Most of them are all sell out, all of them. Sellout is correct. They are laughing at us. Exactly. Exactly. The criminals, legal mafia. Exactly. They're laughing at us because we're not keeping families together. We're not maintaining. We're suffering because we're not working together. Um, Justice said, love it. Thank you, Justice. Justice Missouri said, bravo. Thank you, Justice. Justice said, I have experienced prejudices also. I am a brown, Hispanic, Cuban, Jew store. I know what you look like, Justice. You're a beautiful woman. You're a beautiful woman. Um, I am a brown, Hispanic, Cuban, Jew store owner would not give me change and remove the tip jar. I also was refused to purchase an item in the store. Yeah, exactly. Trump hat. Damn, they tripped on you for the MAGA hat? That's crazy. Yes, sir. Huh? Hey, no, not right now. No. You're trying to eat up all them ice creams. And y'all, I gotta yeah, let me stay on focus. So yeah, we all get discriminated against these people because I'm gonna tell y'all something. Like I told you before, when integration happened during desegregation in the 1960s, in the late 60s to early 70s, when that was happening, that was done for financial reasons. Desegregation was done for financial reasons. It was not done for racial equality. Let me say that again. Desegregation was done for financial reasons. It was not done for racial equality. Black people have never Black people have never received any type of recognition for the suffrage. We've never received any type of um, outward American apology for our suffrage. We've received nothing for the hundreds of millions of lives that were lost to the slave trade, to the destruction of our nations. You can't even speak on the nations what they're doing to Africans in Africa, the European American, what they do to Africa. They go over there with their They go over there with that. They go over there with their brainwashed books. They go over there. They destroyed and disenfranchised this whole planet for the purpose of power. Now, I'm not against people who want power. You do what you want to do. But it is our job as citizens, as taxpayers, as real American citizens, patriots. It's our job to accept what we've been given, aka shit on a stick, covered in breadcrumbs with some hot sauce to dip in, fried shit sticks. We can keep eating the fried shit sticks, or we can wake up and unify and try to create a better existence for ourselves as humans. Because all of this segregation, all this desegregation, all this, and this was done lets you know that we always have been under control as humans on this planet. They brought us in as cattle slavery, chattel slavery. We were treated worse than animals. And now they do the animals the way that they did our ancestors back in the day. Look how these evil people do the cows and the pigs. Look how look how evil these people do the cows, the chickens. You couldn't fathom what they did to my ancestors. But if you watch what they do to the chickens and cows and the pigs, then you can fathom what they did to my ancestors. These are the same people who mercilessly take lives day in and day out, mercilessly. So why do you think our life as Americans, as citizens, is we're in this death culture? Why do y'all think? Thank you so much, Nikor. Why do you think as Americans we're in deep and entrenched in this death culture? Why? Because these are the same death mongers and warmongers and bloodshedders that we have been dealing with for millions of years on this planet. No, it ain't gluten free. Hold on, you eat wheat, but no meat. I eat wheat. Yeah, I eat wheat flour. I'm not a weirdo. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I only choose to not eat meat because of how they do the animals wrong. It's a moral choice. I'm not bound by vegetarian, vegan, this, that. There's no classifying what I am. I'm a survivor. I'm a healthy survivor. And like I said, I got a grocery video coming out, man. If they let it drop, bro, look. This bit been, I ain't never had a video. It might be my internet. It might be my internet. I ain't gonna keep blaming everybody. But I never had a video that took, look, this shit been uploading for a whole yesterday, and it's only on 8%. This shit been loading, healthy food haul with Big Bad A. It's coming, y'all. I got that video coming. 30-minute video of because I went grocery shopping yesterday and I bought what's healthy for us to eat. Listen, y'all, I know the foods that are safe to eat. I know what's in not in that. Come on now. This ain't no joke, man. I don't eat no gluten-free and all that, man. Fuck all that shit. Yeah, you seen the cinnamon rolls? Yo, them cinnamon rolls was fire. And I mastered that. That's a mastered recipe. I got that shit mastered. I make that, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. Well, actually, it takes about an hour and something for the yeast to rise. It takes about an hour and something for the yeast to rise, the bread. I let it rise up. But yeah, man, come on, man. I know how to survive, man. I learned from the elders. So let's keep talking about these fucking sellouts real quick, man, because I got to destroy them real quick, man. I'm tired of them. I had somebody tell me, hey, what they did was essentially blame me for the problems that we're dealing with for millions of years. Yeah, I'm telling you, shit was banging, man. I really can cook. I really do all this shit, man. That icing, I made that from scratch. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Thank y'all for real, man. On God. Thank y'all for them 100% likes. Thank y'all. Person coming in, people coming in, hit that like button, man. I'm in here cooking up truth gumbo soup that you can lick your fingers with. I'm gonna show you. Let me play this one more time for the new people in the building, man. Thank y'all so much. Let me play this for the new people in the building. Let me show y'all what I'm talking about. But first off, hold on. The person who I was talking about, they tried to say it's my fault that the world is the way it is, basically. I'm not that egotistical. First and foremost, hold on. They said I'm using my creativity to manifest the negatives in the world. To be basically like I'm bringing it forth into reality. Okay. For one, I'm not that egotistical to where I can feel like I'm in control of everything. Who's that egotistical to where they feel like they're in control and this and that, um, and shit. And I was like, hey, I gotta get off this phone. Like, why? I'm like, because I gotta get my thoughts together for my live. I was like, I don't play with this shit. Like, this ain't no joke. I said, I can't be just talking to you. I said, because if I give these one words, internet interruptions here. It's interrupting. Hold on. Hold on. Was it interrupting? Shit crazy, man. Damn, it's crazy. Mine too. Hold up. I'm gonna wait, y'all. Hold on. All right, BH says she can hear me. BH can hear me. Let me go out and come back in. Let me see. Man, y'all know what it is, man, when you do what I do. You know what it is when you do what I do, man. I'm the truth for real. They want to stop it, whatever, whatever. But look, I'm the truth for real. That's how you know. But let's play this I ain't trying to toot my own horn. Fuck all that. Let me play this real quick for y'all. The reason why I'm here. What motivated this live today, man. Let me play what motivated this live today, man. Show y'all something. Let me show y'all something. Thank y'all for tuning in, too. Listen to this, y'all.
Liberals who have lifted them up, Howard. Paul, you can... it's you liberals who have lifted them up, Howard.
Paul, you conservatives make a mistake. You can't afford to strangle hope in people. Without hope, people become dangerous.
No, Howard. You liberals have let them invade our society. You give them jobs, political jobs.
Paul, you missed the point. It's only the smart ones we move up.
That makes it even worse.
Oh, we have to move them up. If we leave a smart one in the ghetto, he might develop into a leader against us. But if we raise him up into white society, we neutralize him. He feels compelled to try to act like us. He loses his identity and his racial anger, if he has any. He becomes alien to his brothers. They realize he's sold them out and they grow to hate him. He becomes worthless to them and safe for us. No, thank you. In fact, in his love for the creature comforts, except for his color, he's become one of us.
It's you liberals who have lifted them up, Howard.
Paul, you conservatives
Play it one
make
more
a
time.
mistake. You can't afford to strangle hope in people. Without hope, people become dangerous.
No, Howard. You liberals have let them invade our society. You give them jobs, political jobs.
Paul, you missed the point. It's only the smart ones we move up.
That makes it even worse.
Oh, we have to move them up. If we leave a smart one in the ghetto, he might develop into a leader against us. But if we raise him up into white society, we neutralize him. He feels compelled to try to act like us. He loses his identity and his racial anger, if he has any. He becomes alien to his brothers. They realize he sold them out and they grow to hate him. He becomes worthless to them and safe for us. No, thank you. In fact, in his love for the creature comforts, except for his color, he's become one of us.
So to all you little sellouts who turned your back on your own people, who turned your back on your own kind, who turned your back on your own self to try to culturally misappropriate yourself, to try to interbreed and intertwingle and mingle with somebody who never gave a fuck about you. Now, your wife might love you. The woman you fell in love with might love you, right? Because she's not the one who did this to you. But 3, 4 generations, 2, 3 people ago, they was not giving two fucks about you. And now, so this is what I say by that. Because I love some white women. I love a lot of white women. I swear to God, I do. I've been with white women a bunch of times. I've been with a lot of white women. But my thing is this. At the end of the day, you do not never should turn your back on who you are as a person. Like everybody who is keeping true to their heritage, right? Every creed is keeping true to their heritage, but black people. We're the most disenfranchised race of people on this planet, and black people were the first race of people on this planet. So how could you go from the first to the worst? How could you go from the first to the worst? You know how? These people. They devised the plan to destroy, disenfranchise you, dismantle you, disrupt you, destroy you, and you let it happen. Now we're running around shaking our ass for them. Um, Let me show y'all something, man.
It's you liberals who have lifted them up, Howard.
Hold on.
You conservatives make a mistake. You can't afford to strangle hope.
What they tell y'all? Hope, change, faith, hope, have hope, faith, and hope, and hope and faith. Slave shit. Ain't no motherfucking hope or faith. I don't have neither one. I do believe that I can achieve what I need to achieve if I work hard enough with a good, diligent plan, but I have no faith and no hopes in nothing. None. I don't move in faith. I don't move in hope. I move in yes and nope. Because either yes, can do it because it's good for me, or nope, I'm not going to do it. Either it's good for me or it's not. I'm nowhere in between with that shit. Look, now, let me show y'all something. Picture of SZA twerking for the robot, dancing for the robot. SZA, the lady, man. The R&B singer SZA dancing on the robot. Pictures. Yeah, there we go. Pictures, images. There we go. There we go, Google. See, I like Google sometimes. She has a use sometimes. Let me show y'all something. Let me show you something. So like I said, they'll hire certain ones to do this and that, but they have to mingle with them. Look, there's a little image. Hold on. Little image on her new video where she's actually giving a lap dance to a robot. And she's basically butt naked. She's underwear. She got clothes on, underwear on, but she's butt naked. Oh yeah, I ain't putting no more pictures of that because it said it's subject to copyright. I can't put that no more. My bad. My bad. YouTube, my bad. I was just talking about the R&B singer dancing on the robot, man. I like SZA. Y'all go watch that Snooze by SZA. YouTube, don't knock me, man. God damn. Anyway, I ain't gonna show no more footage. Fuck footage. I don't need footage. I don't need nothing to back up what I'm saying. If y'all don't understand that these sellouts is real, and this shit is real, and then motherfuckers is out here, all these people you see in position. Hold on, let's talk. Let me. I do need one more thing. Google, play the audio of J. Edgar Hoover talking about no more black leaders. Oh, they not gonna let me do that? Hold on. I'm gonna go to YouTube then. Google's being discriminatory. Hold on. Hold on. J J. Edgar Hoover talking about no more black leaders.
J. Edgar Hoover talking about no more black leaders.
Trying to get the I'm just gonna play that. Let me see what's on here. Hold on. All right. Fair use, man. Fair use. Fair use, YouTube. Oh, they playing with my internet, man. Shit crazy, man. I swear, shit crazy, bro. Look, how you got them? They don't even want me to. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Hello again, it's Franklin Jones, author of The Black Matrix.
What's up, Franklin Jones?
Today, this brief.
Hold on, let me just play it. Get to it, brother. I don't know. I'm gonna give you a like though, cause I ain't gonna. This is the Black Messiah, the Black People's Matrix. I don't know who he is, but I ain't gonna take his credit. Oh, it ain't on there. Damn it. I want the actual J. Edgar Hoover saying it. Anyway, J. Edgar Hoover said there would. Hold on. God dang it. Anyway, I don't. Forget it, man. J. Edgar Hoover said there would never be another Black Messiah unless we create it. And J. Edgar Hoover was the man who made the fucking FBI, man. Y'all wake up, smell the coffee, man. It's coffee time, man. Wake up, smell your coffee, drink your latte, get your shit together, sit back and relax, and keep your mind right, man. This is wicked times, man. Wicked people running, wicked game. And I'm gonna tell you something. I love my country, man. I ain't saying nothing that's gonna stop somebody. I'm saying something that's gonna uplift somebody. So, miss me with all the negative talk. Miss me with all that slave shit, all that sellout shit. I don't want to read their books. Look, people keep telling me, watch this video, listen to this, read this book. I don't listen to their motherfucking ass, bro. I write books. I have written plenty of books. I wrote books on books. I got books. I wrote books on books on books. I'm not reading another man's words. I listen to what God wants me to do, and I look for information to figure out the big picture of the planet Earth. I don't care about what the man is doing. I don't care about how to obtain wealth and how to get rich quick. I don't give a fuck about that. I'm not a sellout. I know if I put hard work in and keep consistent and grind, eventually this time will be my time. So I ain't worried about the quick, the instant. I don't want instant oatmeal. I want whole grain oats. Shit, you can still cut my shit. I don't want no instant oatmeal. Niggas want that quick and easy. I want it hard and long. No pause. No weirdo. I want my life to be long and longevity. I'm not looking for instantaneous gratification. That's why I don't do 5-minute videos, 2-minute video. I don't do all that. I do long, because this shit, life needs to be explained and described. It has to be explained and described so people can understand. We're at a place of non-understanding. We are sellouts. We think we're validated by trying to be a part of something that has nothing to do with us. Niggas is so validated. People are validated in America by trying to participate. Never wanted them to be a part of it. You trying to be what they don't want you to be a part of. Make it make sense. Make it make sense, man. Y'all and y'all still, hey, you gonna bash yourself. I ain't even gotta bash nobody, man. In my opinion, you know what it is in the US. Yeah, that's falling truth. Yeah, it is. US don't care about America no more. I'm at the truth no more. Hey man, I thank y'all so much, man. I thought racism was dead until I experienced it firsthand in Tulsa, Oklahoma. More than one black person towards whites, also more than one white towards black. Yeah, it's bad, BH. Racism is everybody's, it gets it now, man. Everybody gets I mean, racism never stopped. It never stopped. And it was racism was bred because we were divided as a people. They had black people on this side of the tracks, white people on that side of the tracks. And everybody else was just struggling in the middle somewhere. You know what I mean? So I love y'all. I appreciate y'all, man. Wake up and smell the coffee, man. This is the real deal thing we're dealing with. And until we wake up and deal with it, we're going to keep dealing with it. But at this point, it's almost too late. That clip, let me tell you something. That clip that I was showing you, what I was showing you was probably from the 70s or the 60s, 70s. So this shit is a long time planned out ago, man. Y'all better wake up and stop falling victim to this stuff, man. It's not a joke, man. Life is not a joke. Life is very serious. If you take it seriously and become the change you want to see in this world, we can change the world. But we have to take accountability for ourselves, take accountability for our people, take pride in ourselves, take pride in our actions. Take pride in our actions, take pride in our children, take pride in our women, take pride in our men, take pride in ourselves. And then we can obtain self-respect and dignity like we used to have. We're so undignified as a nation because we're living the animal's lifestyle. The beast does not care. The beast got you doing what you're doing out here. The beast got it to where you're arguing in discongruence with your wife. I seen a black couple yesterday. Both of them were retarded. I'm just gonna keep it 1,000. Both of them were mentally retarded, right? And the black woman was disrespecting the dude the whole time. Now I understand why she don't respect this man, because he was retarded. She was retarded too, though. But they were both blind leading the blind. So it's like if they weren't going, if they weren't going along with the Willie Lynch plan, if they weren't going along with the separation and division plan that they were going along with, they could have recognized that we're both lacking. We both need each other, and we both need to get on the coordinates and work together to survive. But both of them were just going back and forth bickering. I'm talking about, I was from the time we went to the parking lot, and they were loud. That's the only reason I knew. The time we went to the parking lot into the store, all the way through the store, you could hear it. And they were just wow, 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 back and forth. It was mostly the lady going hard on the dude, but his dumb ass was so dumb, he couldn't mentally keep up with it. He would just had to take the disrespect because he was, something was wrong with this man. It was like they were both slow or something. You know, so I'm just saying, it doesn't matter how bad we are it's condition wise. The mentality of understanding the problems that we're facing as humans is the only way we're going to wake up out of this. It don't matter if you're in the ghetto, poor. It don't matter where you at. If your mind is right, your actions will be changed, will follow your mentality. You know. So stop trying to be a sellout. Stop trying to look at other races and creeds like they're better than you when you were born to be the betterness that you were supposed to bring to the world. Stop looking at, oh, they this and that. Stop looking at the Jews like, oh, they got all the money. Stop looking at the Hispanics like, oh, they work together. Do better by yourself. black man. Do better for yourself, black man. Do better for yourself as a father, black man. Don't worry about what everybody else is doing. Stop worrying about it. Stop concerning yourselves with the dealings of everybody else, black man, and become a better person for yourself so you could present betterness to the world. See, everybody wanna, if I lay down with this type of person, then I might be validated in society. No, you will not. No, you will not. If I intermingle with this person and do this, and I might be validated. No, you will not. You'll be played like a slave. You'll be used and treated as a lesser, because these people, a lot of mixed race couples, and I've seen this shit with my first fucking hand, because my best friends are fucking my homeboy I grew up with all my life. His mom was white, his daddy black. A lot of my friends black and white parentage, so I know what this is. A lot of times, the white person in the relationship will try to act like they have more intelligence than the black person, and I watched it from time to time to time to time to time, because there's there's a stereotype that comes with being black that we don't understand as much. We're not as intelligent as most. So the stereotype will be carried into your relationship, and she'll say, "Here, I got it. I'll handle this. I'll do this. I'll do that. Let me do it. Let me do it." Because the white people feel as if they're more intelligent than black people, and in reality, they're not. In reality, they just have more years of information than most black people have. We've been reduced throughout the years of humanity. When the ways of properness, etiquette, and all that shit comes from African culture. All of that etiquette and eating with napkins and all that's African culture. And I'm not talking about modern African culture, because you got motherfuckers who eat with their hands because they don't have spoons and shit like that. So I'm not talking about I'm not talking about the current state of our people now, where we've been reduced to, because due to direct energy weapons, Africa's been droughted out. Due to direct energy weapons, Africa only gets this amount of weather per year and this and that. We're in a controlled environment here on Earth. This is a controlled environment. They keep those people hot and this and that. It's controlled environment. And also too closer to the equator and all that shit. It's different effects. But what I'm saying is, this shit is not, we are not allowed to just flourish on this planet. Humans are not allowed to just flourish and self-sustain on this planet. We have to be contained, operated, and managed according to the ways that shit is set up, because it don't seem like we should, but that's just how it's set up, that we're just in some type of grid system game box where there's a force of people who come get you when you get out of control. There's a force of people above them who watch and come get you when you know too much. It's just it's a fucking psychological mind cluster fuck that we're living under. And see, that comes from having a deeper understanding of intelligence. It comes from having a deeper understanding. And I guess that's why I'm gonna say something, y'all, because I just kind of rationalized something, trying to think simple. I just realized that maybe a lot of people don't want to know nothing because they don't want to have the responsibility of nothing. So maybe if that's the case for some people, they just want to be that ignorance is bliss mentality. But I'm going to tell you something. Ignorance is bliss. I'm going to tell you something, tunnel vision. Let me tell you something, tunnel vision. Racehorse. That is a tunnel vision. Blinders are for race horses. Slavery, where they want you to focus on one thing and one thing only. So you miss out on all the broadness and beautifulness that life has to offer, because you're focused on this, because you are focused head first fast on whatever your selfish viewpoint is, your selfish thought process is. When if you broaden yourself, you will open up to whatever God has to offer you as far as life path and information and shit like that, you know? So all you sellouts who feel like just because you read a few books from Master, sell out. Just because you lay with Master's woman, sell out. Just because you have a job with Master and he gives you a good job and a nice mansion and he gives you a good Congress spot and a good presidential suite and a good place and seat in Senate and Congress and House and Speaker, you are but a pawn, slave, puppet to the grand scheme of life. And people like me are freer than all of those people because I don't adhere to any theology. I don't adhere to any classification or group. You can't group me. I'm but a free spirit on this planet trying to save and wake up and free as many spirits as I can who don't get no money. I've been on here, what, an hour and something. I don't get any money for this shit. You understand what I'm saying? Hopefully one day I might become monetized. I'm very soon to being monetized. I'm waiting on some shit. I'm in the process. But I'm not doing this for the money, y'all. I'm doing this for the love. I'm doing this for the real right reason. And because people feel like, because you read a European book, people feel like because you're getting some European ass, you're sucking some European ping ping, you feel like you're better. No, baby. You're getting treated as a pawn puppet and getting used. You're a fetish. You're a fetish at best. And guess who's suffering? Your people are suffering while you playing sellout over there. I'm coming. While you playing sellout over there, your people are over here suffering, man. I'm coming. It's your big homie, Big Bad. Wake up and smell the coffee. Stop being a sellout. It might be too late for you, though. I'm just going to be all the way 1,000. It might be too late for you, sellout. You might have crossed the point of no return. So we got prayers for y'all. Send a kite up to all the sellouts. Probably too late for you. You done turned too many of your people over to the dark side. You done put your brown nose. That's where the term brown nose come from. You keep putting your nose up somebody's ass to try to suck up. Now you're, yes, and then definitely I can speak it, I can talk it, and I've proselytized it, emphasized my mindset, and this and that, and my mind, blah, blah. Get your fucking sellout ass out of my face. I'm a real one. I don't have to try to speak white to be right. Let me say that again. I don't have to try to speak white to be right. I'm speaking English because I was taught and raised in America speaking English. I also speak Swahili. So asante for everybody who's on this live for me. And asante means thank you. And to say sikitu, that means you're welcome. So when I say asante, sikitu means you're welcome. So I speak Swahili vaguely a little bit, but I also don't have to speak white to be right. I'm right. A lot of people who listen to me are white, and they can contest and attest that what I'm saying is not the wrong thing. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Wake up and smell the coffee. It's your big homie, Big Bad.